Not long ago, I was talking with a sales manager about the challenges of dealing with underperforming salespeople. He said to me, "Kevin, I think sometimes sales managers just wish the problem would go away. Managers often ignore the problem because they're hyper busy, hoping the sales rep will just miraculously improve." I think this sales manager's comments are spot on. And since so many sales managers don't deal with these problems head on, they are, in fact, condoning poor performance. If you're tired of condoning poor sales performance and instead want to inspire your salespeople to adapt more best practices for sales success, here are 3 tips to get you started. First, you need to be able to define what the standards are for your team. A standard is your expectation, put in writing, that you communicate consistently to your team. And these should be standards that set a bar of excellence for your team. If you only define the minimum standards that someone needs to stay on the job, you'll end up with a whole bunch of underperformers. The standards should describe not just the outcomes you want to see, but also the success attributes that you want your entire team to adopt. You can get ideas for these attributes either describing what the best sales reps do differently or better, or describing the opposite of what your underperformers do. You might end up with descriptions for attributes such as learns quickly, is coachable, is a positive influence on coworkers, and has enthusiasm for resolving customer problems and complaints. The next step is to share the performance standards with your team. Be very clear and specific about your expectations going forward. Talk about the standards with your sales team in monthly meetings and one-on-one coaching. Acknowledge specific ways that a salesperson has met or exceeded those standards, and point out areas for improvement where they have fallen short. Finally, you must enforce those standards for salespeople equally across your entire team. Remember, a performance standard for salespeople is only a standard if you coach your team to achieve it and take action if someone falls short. So a salesperson's performance relative to the standards must be a part of regular conversations you have with each salesperson. Here is the bottom line. You cannot allow poor performance to continue without taking action. Inaction serves to condone mediocrity. Successful sales managers know that only by taking action to address poor or declining performance can they help the salesperson to reverse course. The sooner you address these problems, the easier they are to resolve. To get more tips like these, check out my new online program, The Sales Manager's Guide to Great, using the link on this site. You can even watch a free lesson that shows you a 3-step process for better strategizing for big deal coaching. Be sure to use the links on this page to check out my new online course for sales managers.